Good morning. We're here in Grand Prairie, Texas, Loyd Park. We're on the south side of the Dallas Fort Worth Metroplex, and our first day of driving, our first RV trip of 2026. We started our trip, and it was definitely eventful. There in Sherman, Texas. Um, I just switched over the tire pressure monitoring system. Well, it gave me the alert. I switched it over to temperature, and one of the tires was at 71 degrees. That doesn't sound very too bad. But then I looked in my rearview mirror. I could see rubber departing, and unfortunately, with all the construction in the Texas state of Texas, we had a wall on the side of us. I couldn't pull over right there, so I had to keep going for a little bit to slow way down. Dangerous situation with high speed traffic. Slow way down and past the wall, and then I pulled over, and there was actually an on ramp, and I went down the on ramp and got over to a safe place to change the tire. So uh, the bike rack on the back of my RV prevented us from getting the tire off in a good way. So I had to do some maneuvering with the rack. And let me show you here. So here's the mount for the tire and the rack, and I couldn't get the tire out of here. And even though I took the clips away from here, these would not pull out. So I had to loosen this up here and shift it over to get this tire out. So we were near Sherman, Texas, and it was this right rear tire right here. And we ended up going to a discount tire store and buying 4 new tires. I just did the I just now noticed they didn't put any valve stem caps on there. Maybe because he knows I have a tire pressure sensing system. I did the wheel bearings, I checked the brakes, and I checked the date of the tires, and all but one were manufactured in 2022, and then I had one that was 2021. So I thought to myself, let's wait until next year and I'll get a new set of tires. Well, that changed. I went ahead and bought 4 new tires. And my choices were Goodyear Endurance or these other brands. This other brand, which is called Contender. Sorry, I had to look in the sidewall there. Contender. And these were $436 with roadside hazard. Uh, Road hazard, not roadside. And the Goodyears were going to be over $1,000. These are ST rated. So anyway, I elected to go with this brand because I'm seeing a lot of bad negative reviews on the Goodyear Endurance, and those were supposed to be the primo tires. And when I bought the set of Goodyear, I didn't need tires, but I changed them out because of what they, the term China bomb and blow-ups. I will say the Goodyear, the tread stayed all circular. It's separated, but it was off to the side when we stopped, and it was in one piece. So anyway, that's the story on that. And I'm glad we had a tandem axle trailer, and I had the ramp to go up and jack it up without using my little jack. Oh, well, that was working for a while, except my forward tire stem was leaking. So it leaked down a little bit, and I had to air it back up to get the clearance to get this new tire on, the spare tire. Well, it was a trying day, it took about an hour to change the tire, and then 2 hours at the tire store. That put us going through Dallas. This park is on the south side of Dallas. That put us going through the DFW Metroplex at around 3:30, 4 o'clock, and the traffic was horrendous. One accident. But we got here just before it turned dark. And once I got set up, we went to one of our favorite hamburger places, In-N-Out Burger, which is about 5 miles from here. So our site is, excuse the big trash can there, but our site is Loop F 175. And you have these little cabins here across from us and a beautiful lake view. And the restrooms are right here. There's a nice little fire pit over there, a community fire pit. But if I were to come again, right where that Class A motorhome is, that site there is got a really nice view. Unobstructive. Excuse me, it's cold out. I can't talk. And so they've got a real good view there. And here's these little pavilions here with a picnic table. So even if it's raining, you can enjoy the outdoors. There's a attendant at the gate, and surprisingly, I asked if the gate closes at night, and she said there's somebody in this shack, this guard shack, all night long. I call it guard shack. It's really your check-in point. And we had to pay $5, senior citizen or military. We're on the senior citizen portion. $5 some kind of recreational fee. But the cost overnight was $40. This is January 2026. Possible rates could go up, I don't know, but $40 is not too bad. Clean park. But I want to show you this site here. And these occupants here have their fishing poles set up. But that is site 180 of Loop F. That's a great view right there. For anyone that loves airplanes, there is a little airplane noise here. It doesn't bother me, and they are still, fairly high. Now I'm going to show you. There's an airplane right there coming into the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. Now that's right now the winds are out of the north, so they're landing to the north. Going the other direction, if the winds are out of the south, I don't know how the noise situation. I would think they would be higher climbing out. So this lake is called Joe Pool Lake. In the summertime, I could see a lot of activity around these cabins, and park would be full, I'm sure. No problem making reservations. Had plenty of sites open. So, we're headed to South Padre Island, Texas. And our next stop is Fredericksburg, Texas. It's a little German influenced town. And hope to get some German food tonight. It's going to be about 4 to 5 hour drive. So we'll update you down there. You have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.